Welcome to Sports Live Media broadcasting live today, March 9th, 26. We're doing a live stream review men's basketball championship. In this, we're going to make picks for the men and the women in NCAA Division II men's basketball. We'll start with the men's tournament. The first round games will be March 14th. The regionals will be March 15th. The regional finals will be March 17th. After that, with the remaining reseed and restart the tournament from there. The quarterfinals will be March 25th. The semifinals will be March 27th. And the national championship for Division II for the men will be April 5th. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I've already partially gone through this, but we'll do this anyway. You have Gannon versus Charleston. I went with Gannon. We have California and Pennsylvania versus Fayetteville State. I went Fayetteville State. We have West Liberty versus Virginia Union, and I went Virginia Union. We have Fairmont State versus Indiana and Pennsylvania, and I went Fairmont State. We have State versus Missouri Wesleyan, or Missouri Western, I'm sorry, and I went St. Cloud State. We have Oklahoma Baptist versus Harding, and I went Harding. We have Central Missouri versus Rogers State, and I went Central Missouri on that one. We have Damon versus Goldley Balcom, and I went Damon. We have Bradley versus St. Michael's, or Bentley versus St. Michael's, and I went Bentley. We have Pelican versus Adelphi. I went Adelphi. We have St. William Jewell, and I went with Walsh. So now we will continue and make the rest of the picks for this tournament. We have Rockhurst versus Northern Michigan, and I'm going to go Rockhurst. We have Grand Valley State versus Ashland. I'm going to go Ashland. We have Lake Erie versus Michigan Tech. I'm going to go Michigan Tech. All right. So now we have Michigan Tech versus Ashland. I'm going to go Ashland. We have Walsh versus Rockhurst. I'm going to go Walsh. Let's see, we have, and I'm going to go Assumption. Let's see, we have Bentley versus Damon. I'm going to go Bentley on that one. Okay, we now have St. Cloud State versus Central Missouri. I'm going to go, I'm sorry, we have Harding versus Central Missouri, and I'm going to go Harding. We have Washburn versus St. Cloud State. We have Williamson versus Fairmont State. We're going to go Williamson. We have Gannon versus Fayetteville State. I'm going to go Gannon. Now, on this side of things, on this side of the bracket, I'm going to have Gannon versus Williamson. I'm going to go Gannon. Then we have Washburn versus Harding. I'm going to go Harding. I'm going to go Bentley. And we have Walsh versus Ashland. And I'm going to go Walsh. I'll come back to this part of the bracket in just a moment because I've got to get all of the regional winners to determine who's going to be seated where. So let's start over here now. We have Nova Southeastern versus Morehouse. I'm going to go Morehouse. We have Florida Southern versus Montevallo. I'm going to go Montevallo. We have Palm Beach versus UAH. I'm going to go UAH. Go West Florida. Let's see. We have Anderson versus Young Harris. I'm going to go Anderson. We have Lenore Ryan versus North Georgia. I'm going to go North Georgia. Let's see. We have Lander versus Lincoln Memorial. I'm going to go Lander. Let's see. We have State. I'm going to go Columbus State. Let's see. We have DBU versus Colorado Mesa. I'm going to go Colorado Mesa. Western New Mexico versus St. Edwards. I'm going to go St. Edwards. Let's see. We have Eastern New Mexico versus St. Mary's in Texas. I'm going to go Eastern New Mexico. I'm going to go Black Hills State. All right. We have California State East Bay or Cal Poly Humboldt. I'm going to go Cal Poly Humboldt. We have, let's see, who do we have? We have Alaska Anchorage versus Cal St. Dom. I'm going to go Alaska Anchorage. All right. Hawaii Pacific. I'm going to go Hawaii Pacific. We have, who else do we have here? We have Point Lorna versus Northwest Nazarene. I'm going to go Port Lorna. Port Lorna. All right, so Port Lorna versus Hawaii Pacific. I'm going to go Hawaii Pacific. All right, between St. Oh, wait, nope, sorry, let me go back. We have Cal Poly Humboldt versus Alaska Anchorage. I'm going to go Alaska Anchorage. We have Black Hills State versus East New Mexico. I'm going to go East New Mexico. See, we have St. Edwards versus Colorado Mesa. I'm going to go Colorado Mesa. We have Lander versus Columbus. We're going to go. I have Andero versus Land versus North Georgia. We'll go North Georgia. All right, we have West Florida versus UAH. I'm gonna go UAH. We have uh we have Morehouse versus Montevallo. I'm gonna go More. And between the Morehouse and UAH, so UAH. Between North Georgia and Lander, we're gonna go Lander. Colorado Mesa versus East New Mexico, we're gonna go Colorado Mesa. Hawaii Pacific, I'm gonna go Alaska. Yeah, Alaska Anchorage. So it's going to be Gannon versus Alaska Anchorage. Harding versus Colorado Mesa. It'll be Bentley versus Lander, and it will be Walsh versus Colorado Mesa, or versus uh, UAH. So in Gannon versus Alaska Anchorage, I'm going to go Gannon. Harding versus Colorado Mesa, I'm going to go Colorado Mesa. Between Gannon and Colorado Mesa, it's going to be Lander. For Walsh or UAH, I'm going to go Walsh. Lander versus Walsh, I'm going to go Walsh. And I'm going to have Gannon win it all. So there you have it. That is the NCAA Division II men's basketball championship bracket. Now we will move on to the women who have a similar format. Basically, you have the first round that'll be March 13th. The regional finals will be March 16th. After the regional finals, the remaining 8 teams will be reseeded and the tournament will proceed from there. You'll have the quarterfinals on the 24th of March, the semifinals on the 26th of March. The championship game will be on the 28th of March. So we have Indiana and Pennsylvania, Charleston and West Virginia, and I'm going to go Indiana. Next, you have Seton Hill versus Fayetteville State. We're going to go Seton Hill. We have Gannon versus. Oh, I'm going to go Edinboro. Let's see. Yeah, we have Winston-Salem versus Glenville State. I'm gonna go Winston-Salem on that one. Next, we have Minnesota State or Minnesota Duluth. I'm gonna go Minnesota State. Next, we have Central Missouri or Washburn. I'm gonna go Washburn. Western Oklahoma. I'll go Concordia. Harding. And that's Southern Connecticut State, by the way. So next you have Assumption or Mercy. We're going to go Mercy. After that, we have Damon versus Pelican. I'm going to go Pelican. Next, we have Grand Valley or Maryville. I'm going to go Grand Valley. Next, we have Wayne State or Northern Michigan. I'm going to go Northern Michigan. All right. Next, we have Ferris State or Missouri St. Louis. I'm going to go Ferris State. All right. Next, we have Northwood or Malone. We're going to go Malone. All right. Next, we have Indiana or I'm going to go Seton Hill. We have Edinboro or Winston-Salem. I'm going to go Edinboro. Next, we have Minnesota State or Washburn. I'm going Washburn. Okay, next we have Concordia or Harding. I'm going to go Harding. Next, we have Southern Holy Family. I'm going to go Holy Family. Then you have Mercy or Pelican. I'm going to go Mercy. You have Grand Valley or Northern Michigan. I'm going to go Grand Valley. Then you have, who do you have next? Fair State or. All right, on this side of the bracket, Malone Washburn or Harding. I'm going to go Harding. Seton Hill or Edinburgh. I'm going to have Edinburgh. All right, that's on that side. Now I have to get the remaining side done in order to reset the final eight. It'll be reseeded accordingly. So on this side of the bracket, we have UAH versus Edward Waters. I'm going to go UAH on this one. We have Miles versus Nova Southeastern. I'm going to go Miles. We have Union in Tennessee versus Florida Southern. I'm going to go Union. We have Eckerd versus Emory Riddle. I'm going to do Emory Riddle. Next, we have Lincoln Memorial versus Les McRae. I'm going to go Lincoln Memorial. All right, Columbus State. Let's see, Lenore Rhine or Augusta. I'm going to go Augusta. Francis Marion. And that one's actually a little bit of a tough one. And I've been doing research on these teams, but I'm going to go Coker. All right, we have Texas versus Eastern New Mexico, and I'm going to go Texas win. Let's see, next we have State. I'm going to go Adams State. All right, we have West Texas A&M or UT Tyler. I'm going to go UT Tyler. See, Colorado Mesa or Lubbock Christian. I'm going to go Lubbock Christian. Next, we have Central Washington or Montana State. Montana State and Billings. I'm going to go Central Washington. Next, we have Vanguard or Cal State Los Angeles. I'm going to go Vanguard. All right, we have Western Washington or Point Lorna. I'm going to go Point Lorna. We have Cal Poly Pomona or Azusa Pacific. I'm going to go Azusa. All right, now we have Azusa or Loring or Port Lorna, and I'm going to go Azusa. Let's see, we have Central Washington or Vanguard. I'm going to go Vanguard. We have Lubbock Christian or UT Tyler. I'm going to go Lubbock Christian. We have Texas Women's versus Adams State. I'm going to go Texas Women's. All right, we have Augusta or Coker. I'm going to go Coker. We have Columbus or Lincoln Memorial. I'm going to go Columbus. See, we have Emory Riddle or Union. You have UAH or Miles. I'm going to go UAH. Then you have UAH or Union. I'm going to go Union. You have Columbus or Coker. Coker. You have Texas Women's or Lubbock Christian. I'm going to go Texas Women's. Then you have Vanguard or Azusa, and I'm going to go Azusa. Are in the regionals the regional finals that I have, the Elite Eight, as they say, is Edinburgh, Mercy, Malone, Azusa, Texas Women's, Coker, and Union. Uh, Robbie East Edford, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. I'm going to have Texas Women as number one. So you got Texas Women as number one. You're going to have them versus Azusa. Union versus Coker. Then I'm going to have Edinburgh versus Malone. And Mercy versus Harding. That is your Elite Eight with the reseeding. All right, so now we have Texas Women versus Azusa. I'm going to have Texas Women win that one. Then you have Union or Coker. Let's see. You have Edinburgh or Malone. I'm going to go Edinburgh. Mercy or Harding. I'm going to go Mercy. Between Edinburgh and Mercy, not much. How are you doing today, Sula Mankashari? How are you? And how are you, Robbie? Let's see. Between Texas Women and Coker, I have Texas Women. And believe it or not, I think Texas Women is probably the best women's basketball team that I've seen in Division Two this year. So between Texas Women and Mercy, I'm going to go Texas Women to win the national championship in Division Two men's or Division Two women's basketball. So a quick review. In the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball National Championship, I have Texas women winning it. And in the men, I have Gannon winning the NCAA Division II championship. So thank you for joining me for this part 3 of March Madness. There will be more of these live streams to come as soon as I get more brackets regarding some of the national tournaments, and it will include multiple divisions, men and or women. So thank you for tuning in for that, and stay tuned for that. Just another announcement. I will be somewhere around 4:30 to 5 p.m. Central Time. I have intramural recreational basketball that I will be covering, and that will be a live game with live play-by-play footage and coverage of that. 5 p.m. and we'll see where that goes. But that will be going on tomorrow. Friday, well, actually, it'll be either be Thursday or on, not sure which yet. We will be doing Inside the Diamond, college baseball and college softball picks, to where I will make a call on who I think will win the said college baseball or college softball games. The games will take place on Friday, but again, the live stream might take place on Thursday and or Friday. I do not know yet. We'll have additional other